doing, we're gonna keep going down this Bricks and Minifigs. Drew, you ready?
Let me open your stream.
Or I have it in Discord. Do I have it in Discord?
No.
No.
I can have it in Discord right now. So this is the next video that he came out with, which is only 11 minutes long. I forget what this one's about, but we'll check it out. Let me know when you guys are in.
I'm in.
Davey?
I'm in.
Robbie?
Yep.
Minifigs officially responded to my Lego video we made about them, and I haven't read it yet, but someone just sent it to me, so I was like, well, let's make a video about this. This is not Lego video part 2. Part 2 is still on my Patreon if you want to check it out. Patreon.com/recklessben.
It's out on
This is
YouTube
just
now.
Our response to Bricks and Minifigs response. Okay, should we pull it up? Actually, wait, before we start the video, we gotta talk about our sponsors. This video is sponsored by We Steal From Old People, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. We're actually at We Steal From Old People's headquarters right now. This is our office, and we've been taking.
What's up?
This isn't video 2 then?
No. This is what he put out before video 2.
Oh, okay.
phone calls all day. Give us a call.
We would love to steal from old people for you if you want.
So right after the first video.
For our business model, we're literally just stealing from Bricks and Minifigs. They're the ones that thought of this genius business model, so they get all the credit.
What's up, Robbie?
I said, y'all want to steal from old people?
Dude, no, yeah, it's the whole thing's fucked up. You'll get caught up. Just listen.
Credit for this. They posted this on their website. Let's see what they said. Over the past several months, many in our community have seen posts and videos regarding a dispute involving the former Bricks and Minifigs location in Salem, Oregon. We understand the frustration and passion behind these discussions. Do they understand?
I don't think they fully
I was about to
understand.
say.
Because when I went to ask him about this, this was his response.
What's going on?
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No, we're not.
Bricks and Minifigs
No.
is built on a
Nuh-uh.
community of
I
collectors
hate
and
that
families
guy.
who care deeply about fairness, and that is a value we share. Maybe Bricks and Minifigs just shows their care in a completely different way than most people do, and they show that care by stealing from people.
To be absolutely clear, Bricks and Minifigs does not condone, tolerate, or participate in the exploitation of anyone, especially or vulnerable members
Yeah,
of
they
our
do. Yeah, they do.
I fucking love that they just specifically put, especially older adults or vulnerable members of our community.
If they're not exploiting anyone, especially older adults, why are they stealing from older adults then? That seems like a weird way to not exploit old adults.
Yeah. When a complex business dispute is reduced to edited social media clips, critical facts are often lost. While we will not litigate this online, which they are currently doing, we want to clarify the core situation.
Okay, so I see what they're saying.
They're so holier than
Right now
thou.
they're saying this is all a big misunderstanding. Ben has edited these clips to make us look bad, but we're not really bad. Now, for the rest of this article, we're going to share our side that Ben left out, is what I'm assuming they're saying here, right?
Sounds like it.
Maybe we were wrong. Maybe Bricks and Minifigs is right, and we should give them a chance to share their side of the story. So let's see their side. So it says the reality of the consignment claim. Much of the online narrative centers around a private consignment arrangement allegedly made by a former Salem store. It is vital to understand that Bricks and Minifigs Corporate was not a party to this alleged agreement, nor were subsequent franchises who took the ownership of the Salem location after the former owners were removed. So Bricks and Minifigs does have a point here. The previous owner, according to Bricks and Minifigs franchise agreement, they're not supposed to do consignments. They're supposed to buy the Legos and then sell them. So I think the old owner broke the rules. However, this does not. Basically, this is called a whataboutism.
What about it?
Is what they call it in politics. Basically, Bricks and Minifigs is saying,
What about them?
well, to take the focus off the bad thing we did, look, the previous owner also did something
Yeah,
bad.
see,
too.
that's exactly
So,
it.
Because she did something bad, that makes, I mean, it just makes both of them bad. It doesn't make
Yes.
them, this doesn't prove their innocence. But we'll keep reading. Maybe, this is just the first paragraph. Corporate did not assign, approve, or authorize this arrangement, which is further
Co-sign.
proof of why they should not have the Legos in the store. If this is something that the brand doesn't do, if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't do consignment deals, then they should just give the Legos back, right? There's no reason for these Legos to be in their store. They didn't pay for them. They're not doing a business deal with Brian anymore. So just give them back. Easy solution. Franchisees operate independent businesses. While they must follow system standards, the franchisor does not automatically inherit responsibility for private, unauthorized agreements a local owner may enter into. This is basically corporate saying, hey, we can't control our franchises, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
whatever,
what the problem
bro.
is when you go to the franchises, they say, well, corporate told us to do this.
You've been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
In the security camera footage, corporate's the one taking over the store.
Seeking facts over narratives. Serious claims require serious evidence. I do agree. We both
Yes,
agree with
yes,
that.
yes.
We have repeatedly asked for the original documents and undoctored recordings that support these accusations. So
Oh.
yeah, isn't that funny? Didn't we try to get the evidence over to you guys?
Yeah, did I remember that time when I had all the evidence in my hand and I walked into the store and I just said, hey, here's all the evidence. I'm not judging you. Let's figure this out. And what did they do?
Can we have like a clip like playing right now?
Yeah, let's roll the clip.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that. You can go ahead and leave, and I'm gonna ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not
Well-
want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract.
Why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, it's his. He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have
Bro.
a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot?
Josh, the police is showing up right now.
Oh, that was a good clip. I guess this clip is them begging for us to give them evidence.
It
right?
sounds like it.
And that we were the ones that refused to give them the evidence.
It makes no sense. They literally go, we have repeatedly asked. Okay, that's bullshit.
Man, yeah,
Selective
bro.
social media posts and investigative style videos are not a substitute for the complete records and legal agreements that govern the rights of all involved parties.
Okay, let's put all the evidence right here. We got the consignment deal. We got the full inventory list that the Bricks and Minifigs store made that shows which sets were sold, which sets are still in the store, and which sets Brian has not been paid for. This was an inventory list made by the store. Here's the security camera footage of corporate knowing there was a consignment deal.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
Here's all the metadata timestamped pictures of the sets that were still in the store when the owner got kicked out. I've printed all of this proof out and tried to give it to them, and this was their response.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Yeah.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are.
Wow, that was a really good clip.
Yeah.
It shows exactly what they wanted, which was obviously to talk to you. If a legitimate claim exists, there are established legal and dispute resolution processes to handle it fairly. Attempting to force a business outcome through public pressure, especially on unrelated stores and employees, is not a productive or fair path forward.
Basically what they're saying is, let's figure this out the legal way. Well, we did what he said, actually. We did sue him, and we won. And then they didn't like the legal way. Bricks and Minifigs was the one who didn't want to do it the legal way. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because this is what happened. They closed down their entire store because Bricks and Minifigs did not want to do the legal way. Bricks and Minifigs stores is a private business with the right to protect their premises. We will continue to support our owners in prohibiting disruptive conduct or harassment. It's not about silencing criticism. It is about, oh, they're not trying to silence criticism. Now, I feel like Bricks and Minifigs is
100% are.
doing whatever they can to silence criticism. And if you don't believe me, watch part 2.
Moving forward together, our position remains simple. Bricks and Minifigs Corporate was not a party
We'll
to
be
the
watching part 2
Legos
next.
consignment agreement.
Wait. But they were a party in the theft of the Legos.
Any legitimate claims should be resolved through the proper legal channels where facts can be evaluated fairly. And we already did that.
Yep.
So-
Facts can be evaluated. We put all of the documents on the screen.
We ask our fans and creators to consider the human impact of the content they share.
Human impact.
Fairness is a two-way street. It requires looking at the full picture and respecting the rights of unrelated small business owners and their staff. I mean, should they care about
Moving
people
forward
below
together,
them?
This doesn't say how they're moving forward. moving forward should be, let's give Brian his Legos back, right?
Yeah. We love the Lego community and the creativity it fosters.
Well, they're making the Lego community look really bad, so until they give Brian his Legos back, they're just going to keep making the Lego community look terrible.
We thank those who have waited for the facts before accepting rumors as truth.
I think what they're trying to say by this line is that they have the facts and we have the rumors, right? Because we're just trying to promote some narrative when they're the ones that have the facts. But if you look at the situation, it kind of seems like we're the ones that have the facts. I mean, we put all the facts up on the screens, and he now has a narrative with no evidence.
Yeah, exactly. Literally
So-
just like 4 or 5 paragraphs with no evidence whatsoever. We thank those who have waited for the facts before accepting rumors as truth and who continue to support their local Bricks and Minifigs franchise stores.
Okay, here we go. Because this matter involves active legal issues, we will provide further updates only when it's appropriate and legally permissible to do so. So this is what they're saying is like, we're not going to respond again. And they're saying it's because we can't legally do it. Their legal issues are with me. Like, we've already been to court, like, I think 3 times. I can share my side. Why can't they share their side? Unless their side would get them in a lot of legal trouble and they could go to jail, I guess, is why. Actually, it makes sense now why they can't share their side. Bricks and Minifigs is saying, yes, we have all of Brian's Legos in our store. No, we didn't pay for them. But
No, we didn't pay
would,
for
and their answer for that is, we would never try to exploit an old man. But it seems like that's what they're doing. They're exploiting an old man. So I think a better response would be explain why you have these Legos in your store without paying for them. That would be an explanation, right? Like that would be good. But they won't be able to do that because what they would be doing is they're explaining what stealing is, and that's what Bricks and Minifigs did. And especially not just stealing, but stealing from an old person, which is who Bricks and Minifigs likes to steal from the most.
Yeah.
There's also one more thing. So there's this other guy. It's like there's a Lego store like a couple blocks it's like literally like right down the street from Bricks and Minifigs. It's called Bricks and Beyond, and this guy's getting a bunch of hate for my video because people are confusing his store with the Bricks and Minifigs store. Yeah, but the problem is this guy runs like a super ethical Lego store, and should we give him a call right now? Actually,
It's very similar in names. It is not related to Bricks and Minifigs at all.
first off, do you enjoy stealing from old people?
That is not what we do.
Oh, see, so basically everyone that's giving you harassment then is basically mixing up the two stores is what you're saying.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good. They're protecting the other. All right, you guys ready for part 2?
Yeah.
Yep, hit us with it.
There was leaked. Do you want to see the leaked emails, or just want to go part 2?
I'll
Watch.
go to it.
We'll go part 2, and then we'll go. We'll check.
This is the story of how I got swatted, all because of
The
Legos.
fat cat.
The whole thing started with me investigating a Lego company called Bricks and Minifigs. The company sent 2 guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back.
Please,
The
Ben.
video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But we ended up taking them to court, and we actually won. When I went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us. Dang it! So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony, and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business.
We still had to get the Legos back. Yeah, I made a promise to this family that I was not gonna stop on my journey until we get them their entire Lego collection back. Right now, the 2 owners, Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best, probably think that they're safe by closing out the store, but
Now, how can you be safe from a man like that?
I can literally just sue them all over again, but personally, this
That's an unhinged man.
I started to file my lawsuit. But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected. And the reason was I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing.
Basically, before this court case gets approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first.
I tried calling Josh, but I'm blocked.
I'm sorry, but the person
So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person. Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first. So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have. We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh. But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone. Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
It's crazy.
Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
Interrupt his phone call?
No, probably not. I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call, so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call. I like how we just have this conversation outside.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved.
Everything's good, honey. I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone.
Everything's good, honey. Don't worry.
His yards are
The
wrecked.
reason I think that is
That's what I was saying, bro. This guy's supposed to be a rich dude, isn't he?
actually just there, right before this. Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters. The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Okay. Well, no, they said they're getting some guy to talk to us. We're just waiting.
I can already tell you right now, no one's coming out to talk to you guys.
Really? But they told us that they were.
I know.
Since Josh only lives 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that
They're such pieces of shit.
A few minutes later, this happened.
Dude, the police just showed up. What the heck? Why are the police at his house?
Oh, there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my god. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars at his house?
We didn't even walk up to his house yet.
The cops are following us. What the heck?
That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law. Oh, shoot.
My name's Officer. This is Americourt Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You just didn't stop that.
I didn't? I thought I stopped.
Yeah, you definitely stopped. So you said you ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said you ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like.
Because we definitely stopped at the stop sign.
Stopped.
Yeah. I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So
Is that a rolling stop?
A rolling stop.
I wanted.
We fully stopped at the stop sign.
No, it's a full stop.
And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped
Yeah,
at
that's.
the stop sign. So this is an illegal traffic.
I think it's bullshit for them to pull it over. I will say it may not have been. The stop was for like a second or whatever, but I think it's really bullshit for them to pull you over. They were looking to pull you over. Is what was happening there. Drew, how do you feel about that?
Very suspicious. They were definitely fishing.
They were definitely
That
fishing.
stop.
Yeah, that's how I'd say too.
So who's Ben?
Me?
Ben? How's Utah?
It's good.
Like it?
Okay, it's pretty obvious
What
that
the
police know
fuck?
why we're here. So
They're-
I just explained to them the
they're-
entire
How you like
situation.
Utah? You like it?
There's
Bro, they're already trying to intimidate, bro.
Entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
The only problem is it's a crazy story, and the police officer did not believe me.
Of course.
$200,000. $200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah. When the officer got to his car, this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Reckless Ben? Said he didn't have his ID, but he's just straight lying to me about everything else, so.
Since the cops don't believe my story, they trespassed me from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay.
Yeah, we were forced to go home without having this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even, like, get to talk to him and we're in trespass.
So, dude.
The one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
These windows are so tinted, you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tent, the same police showed up to our house. And it was weird.
Bro,
He
you know
wouldn't
they
tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already talked about.
Yeah, well, thanks for being so cool about everything.
They want them.
They're like
You guys are good, man. All right.
Anyways, since Josh clearly doesn't want to have this good faith conversation with me, I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let's throw it off that thing.
Yeah, rock on.
Just like in the previous video, I tried to give Josh the
Set it
benefit
on
of the
fire.
doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way. But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also blocked.
Of course.
The only option left is to show up to his house.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? Hello? I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
What? What? What do you mean? What lawsuit?
It kind of seems like Brandon doesn't want to have this good faith conversation to resolve this problem outside of court, and I gave him plenty of time to speak.
I guess if you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed up, and again, for
course.
some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody
no,
else.
he stole $200,000
How
with
do you
the.
know this?
Because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case.
Bitch, don't act like you know what you're
I
talking
swear to
about.
God, dude.
He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying
Well,
to
that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you,
He's
dude.
still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it, and he's just trying to clean up the mess.
Yeah, you know it all, don't you?
Him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court. Okay.
If you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a formal trespass notice, which
For sure.
took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation.
Amazing.
But Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted. But my court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Yeah, what? They all look the same. No.
Joshua
Johnson.
Lower their tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits.
That's nice.
Ironic. Are you kidding?
Minimize their exposure to lawsuits is what he's good at.
Reducing people's exposure to
Very
lawsuits.
good.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me, because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're gonna go to hell.
That is
Well,
wrong.
I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer
Oh, yeah.
darkness. But still,
The
Brandon
outer
and Josh
darkness.
probably actually
The
believe
outer
that this is going to
darkness.
be eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
He sure did.
He said, I swear to God.
Maybe I can use
he
this to my
swore to God.
advantage. My problem right now seems to be that Josh
That boy
is
swore to
never
his
gonna
Mormon
listen to
God.
Anything I ever tell him. But if someone from his church heard this audio, maybe he would listen to them. So, after the church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was to have a talk with Josh to save him from going to this outer darkness.
Okay, good luck.
Look at that little Mormon.
I guess me and Tyler are.
That little Mormon dude, that dude, he's a G, isn't he? I'm gonna go save them. I gotta go save them, bro.
That's a little baby Mormon, bro.
That's a baby Mormon right now, dude. Dude, man, he hasn't evolved yet.
Yeah, we ended up just driving home.
He hasn't hit level 18 to hit his secondary.
What? Pull over again? For what?
How's it going?
How's it going? I'm Officer Hawkins, American Police Department. How you doing?
Good.
American Hawkins, how's it going?
Well, what's your name? Are you Ben?
Man, they hung him down.
Down here. At this point,
They
we
hung his
realized
ass
what's
down.
going on. Yesterday, I told Brandon that our plan is to now sue them personally.
We could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're going to resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss.
Cool. Yeah.
Dang.
How do we get them
Josh
arrested?
and Brandon think that if they can somehow get us arrested and thrown in jail, then we won't be able to sue them. I don't know what they told the police we did this time.
He's wearing a Hurley hat. Like he's cool or some shit, bro.
It was already on his way to Josh's house.
I used to skateboard back in 1983.
How's it going, sir? You can sit on down here for me for What brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
Brother Johnson.
There's been an audio going around with the young group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God.
Who's that?
So
I guess
that's,
from?
that's him.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but
I was just gonna ask him, like, is he willing to give up everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
The police apparently
Hell yeah. That Mormon bro is pretty chill. The little Mormon was chill.
He knew what's up. What?
Illegal substances?
Damn, they're really trying to.
Search his vehicle.
After 2 hours of searching the car,
Without a
obviously they found no drugs.
So he didn't find
I explained to the police that they didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation is
hesitated.
that Bricks and
He-
Minifigs is
he didn't
so
find anything.
desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us.
Because they know what they know they look bad for this.
And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the
Someone
American
leaked
police
the
department is.
redacted audio.
Even though we were passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drugs were.
your eyes, for example, right? There's a constriction, which is dilated, and then not. So I haven't been looking at this. I'll show him.
Look at the other cop. I haven't been looking on it again.
You do see it?
So
It's crazy. I have no idea because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm
He's straight
willing to
edge,
do
bro.
any drug tests. Like I'm very cooperative. I don't understand what you're seeing in my eyes.
I'm gonna have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledged that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not.
Oh.
I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
Walking a very dangerous line, which will get you hemmed up a lot.
Yeah.
These guys
You
are
could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. We play differently here.
We play differently here.
Oh my god.
I'm willing to cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
We'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of it.
You're walking a thin line.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved. And attached to this email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone. He wouldn't even talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside, I'm really going to have to get creative. So I made this poster that says, "I stole a dying man's life savings."
That's
Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
Here comes. Hey, it's Accident Body 3. Same guy.
The cops again.
We have a court case with them, and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws, and they've been called here for a false reason, so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you. This is going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's life savings, so we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, you know, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so.
Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But
unless,
called on us again.
Yeah.
This guy's really one.
Yeah.
So this is what you're trying to serve him with?
Yes. That's required by the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Sadly,
The one
we
good
can't see the
thing
police
they've done?
officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it. But the only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
He does not want the paper. So
Does not want the papers?
here's that back for you.
Okay.
Yeah, the police told me that they can't serve the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure what this
What?
is. I've never seen something
That's
like
nuts.
that. To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay. It doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it.
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 incidents.
Yeah. Well, first, so they're incidents because he's lying to you guys.
Oh
He's
my
making
God.
them incidents. We came to do a conversation, which is required by the courts before you can get a court case approved. So we did that. He called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go the legal process,
Which is
find
what
an
we're
actual
doing, yeah.
process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, we have
I
no
just
relationship.
barely
That's why she's
met
here.
her.
Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you were describing.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased, and if they were going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the side of the criminal. But
That's so
I guess
dumb,
I was
bro.
wrong.
It is.
Just making himself look.
However,
much more.
I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, have a good race your day.
Have a good rest of your day.
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, sure. The
For what?
paper? The serving paper?
Yeah.
For what?
Here you go.
Did you just take off with him?
They think it's a false case? What the heck?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. I
I think this phone
Smokes.
call was the breaking point for the police.
Oh, he's rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Step out.
Might be
Oh.
arrested?
Wow.
Really?
You guys are
Ben
so
got
petty.
arrested. Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs.
Arrested,
they said, You're
bro.
being arrested.
I was
have
confused
to
on
tell
what I
him
was
why
being
he's
arrested
arrested.
for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
So petty.
The sidewalk wherever it's public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do. What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person to protect an evil criminal? Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community. And
See?
Bricks and Minifigs is part
See?
of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church, of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they
Damn.
take care of their own, man. They're like a huge clan that takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect these criminals. So now, there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them. Which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but at least I'm confident that I'm not gonna get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
Yay.
We're starting a GoFundMe.
From Utah.
What we're doing is we're going to get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family. Yeah. You know, we're not going to do the law.
By the way, the GoFundMe has, I think it's reached over $200,000.
Oh my god.
That's good.
We're just
They're
going to
just
do this
gonna give him the
GoFundMe.
money,
We've
right?
already
What's up?
They're just gonna give Brian the money.
Dude, or whatever, bro, I'm so happy about it. Either way, they're getting their money back.
got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police
Oh
were
my
thinking
God.
of any technicality they
Defamation
could think
stuff.
of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
But after going through every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment. Freedom of speech.
Yes, sir.
So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
$395,351 raised.
What is it?
$395,300.
Almost 400K.
Wow.
Almost double what this collection was. Dude,
Hey, well, how much
blessings. Blessings, brother.
The goal is 450K.
450, good shit.
I assume that's to cover his
Any legal
family
stuff.
losses and all of his legal stuff. All
Yes,
the credit
yeah.
cards he decided to.
Yes, no, absolutely. Honestly, raise off. That's brilliant. That's even amazing. That's amazing that they've been able to raise 400K so far. That is so amazing. Goddamn.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
We're going to take it down.
Oh, nice.
That's against the First Amendment.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called
course
the
they
police
did.
station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or, just because something looks funny. Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code. And other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio, so when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give back? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So, I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are. I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time, and when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal, and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim, it wasn't any personal information, and so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so...
Yeah, we don't do that. So, like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen?
No, I don't do
Bro.
that, Ben. I follow the Utah State Code, like I just said.
That's the voice of a liar right there.
Yeah, you can start to tell. Be like, I definitely didn't do that, Ben.
I definitely didn't do that, Ben.
Redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested, because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
You can't do that.
Don't.
No, you can't.
Do not do that. You understand me? Right
Oh.
now, you're attempting to destroy evidence. Okay? Put your hands behind your back.
I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked, and at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Stop talking.
I was
Stop
giving
talking,
it to you.
Okay?
It's
That's
on
a
my
problem.
it's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet. I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being.
He could have said no.
Brother,
Let's put him in the back of the car.
this shit's fucked up.
It's like a
And
horror
again,
movie, bro.
The police decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
Yeah. Utah, what the fuck's wrong with your people? You're cops, bro. I'm sorry, man.
My name's
sorry,
Detective
but
Nikosha.
God.
I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And you know, I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone.
Met some cops in
from a lock
Utah, but
screen
they're
by hitting
cool,
the power
but what's going on
so
here?
in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Such a fucking bullshit answer the cop gives you. So, well, I imagine it wouldn't. Would you have a phone, bro? Just say, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That's all you gotta say. And I imagine it wouldn't. I don't know if you hacked your phone a certain way, though. Bro, come on.
Sheldon is in jail just for promoting our GoFundMe. We started doubting if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video. But I had no clue that it was about to get way worse.
He could have sued the police department like hell.
This is the California. This is California now too.
No, this is you. No, this is California.
No, yeah,
Utah?
this is where he lives.
What the hell?
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like
No, it says accent body 3. That's still Utah.
Does it say Utah?
Bro. Yeah, it's still Utah.
Dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Next Axon Body 3. That's still the guy from Utah.
Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is just straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
That's people from Utah went to California for no reason.
Yes. The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming.
No.
Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Yeah, you stole Legos. Yeah, you stole them, bitch.
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang.
Okay. You can
He
shut
lied.
the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant. The reason they were searching our house was, it says there is now certain property or evidence described as stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise.
You're right.
Evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos. They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person. Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid.
I thought they were going back into each other. I thought they were going back into it.
Instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking to their story that we're the thieves.
Oh,
yeah. Utah, right? American Pork, Utah.
That market,
Man, you
yeah,
guys have some, you have some great
Love
cops.
that.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail.
What? Fine. Nothing's gonna happen.
Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason
That's a soft
to keep me
room.
for good.
Ben, I'm Detective Nikosha.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But
Damn,
there's
they
honestly
can't do
nothing
that.
for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding.
If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company. Even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send him an email, like show up to court this day. That would be so easy for us, but this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law, send him an email, and they're like, he doesn't want your papers, you just have to figure out civilly. And I'm like, this is the civil method, you know? Like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then just sue him then. I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like, do you see how this is a circle? I am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he said, might have said we had heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car. Obviously no heroin, so I don't know what Josh is telling them to that we're doing, but suing him is not working for us. So
He don't give a shit.
Right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Hang tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
Alright, good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get, so basically what ended up happening is Ben got arrested, which we were pretty blown away he got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. What other questions do you, like, I guess have? Because there's not really, I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest. That's just the whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly, like, kind of shocked to be arrested at this point for that. Yeah, this is definitely a very strange thing to be getting interrogated about, especially considering from my angle and the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy. It's like us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money back, and I'm the one, getting put in cuffs. It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for, so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
It sounded like a great project to me. I was like, okay, like it's for a good cause.
How are you doing?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of them to admit that the GoFundMe was my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben was behind the GoFundMe idea as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started, I think they...
But he was supportive of it as his channel, right? He said, oh yeah, let's do this for the channel. From my understanding. Was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian, because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court, or else he will get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, And that was their solution.
But I was wrong.
We're gonna book you back into the jail, okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and just in the criminal side of court.
All right, good bitch ass dude.
That's so fucking dumb.
What'd you say? What's our name?
What did he say?
You gotta get an attorney.
This is his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to
Just get an attorney.
and fight it in the criminal
You
side.
may just have to get an attorney to fight it.
Now you're the criminal.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right here that's he has cuffs for you.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be, and I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me, and when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail, so now I have to wait a month in jail. However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Let's go, man,
The illegal acts
the
that
whole
I
case is
committed
dumb.
was
What the fuck
mentioning
is
that
on here?
Josh stole the
One
Legos
guy-
in our GoFundMe.
All over Legos, brother.
If you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
Now, I just have to wait for court. And honestly, I'm not excited. My entire life, I was taught if you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded.
Right.
But I guess I was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble.
Oh, you didn't really
Nah,
screw
bro, they
up.
riding with you.
And
Like,
now
you
with
didn't
all the
really
charges
screw
I
up,
got
bro.
in this video, I'm looking at least
You just fucked with the
5
wrong-
years in jail.
The wrong area.
I finally
Everybody
accept
had,
my fate.
that guy just had backup.
I failed. And now it's time
For
to go
strong
home.
people.
But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So, he rings the doorbell.
This is it right here.
It's like his
deliver a message. He said it just like that. He was like, just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest. Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
Fuck you, man. You stole him, bitch.
Fuck you, man. You stole, bitch.
Oh, fucking wow, bro.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now. So immediately, I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for.
Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in Mexico now, and
What the heck is that thing? I just beat Stranglehold.
Did you? Good shit.
Okay, bro.
Holy shit.
I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
If me posting this picture online
now
once
I'm in Mexico.
got the city this upset
Mexico's the only
where they
place
had
that'll
to
keep you
arrest
safe.
me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people
Mexico.
started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. So go right now. It's gonna be sick.
And yeah,
It's gonna be
all
sick.
the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon at patreon.com/RecklessBen.
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie.
We might have to get into the Patreon tomorrow.
Rejected once they saw how gnarly it was. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
Alright, man.
Night.
You out of here, Drew? I love you, brother.
Yep.
Take care, bro.
You guys tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll watch some more tomorrow. But man, that's some cool stuff. Like all the footage is released. That shit's crazy.
My message to the police, bro.
That was a good one too, bro. It all stems over some Lego. Was
Yeah, it's fucking sick that they're doing that much. What they're doing for the thing.
I don't. Yeah, it's not.
Doing what Josh
The
is
Lego.
doing,
This
though,
Lego's
about
just.
the Legos.
This Lego shit has.
But it's gone too far.
Put in. Fucking. It's exposed. There you go. Exposed this corruption going on too, bro.
That's too far, bro. That's like wild. Especially in Utah. Well, Utah is
Very Mormon.
Yeah, I have family who live in Utah, and I met some cops that ain't that bad. But goddamn, that's just.
I mean, not all cops.
Not all cops are bad, but this shit's
Yeah, I'm
this
talking about
shit's
Utah.
rough.
That area, though.
I didn't expect that them to be that bad in that area.
Dude, that's nuts, man. Dude, that's it makes you really like lose faith in like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
what's going on. Like, who's keeping? What's up, Dad? I'm gonna get up before 30.
They're giving Utah the bad name.
Okay, I got you. I love you. I guess that's what we'll end it tonight, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll end it. Bing bong.
Yeah. Bing bong, ping pong.